What's up, guys? Brian here. What do you think of my new shirts? Reflective. I'd show you with the flashlight, but I don't have a flashlight, so. Anyways, what's up? I just want to do a quick YouTube video. The truth about screw extractors. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See this type of tool? Let me get another one. Let me show you this little kit I bought a while ago. The other one's sitting in there. I'm not missing any of them. I just thought I would show you guys how worthless these things are, right? I used a grade 8 bolt, right? My lawnmower blade fell off, right? The bolt came undone or something, who knows. Anyways, I go to put another bolt in, and it was too long, and I was hitting it with the impact and thought it was tight, and then next thing I know, the bolt snapped off, right? So now I'm trying to extract this thing. The first thing you got to do is you got to have the right drill bit size, right? There's a little guide on here that tells you what is what, right? So trying to drill it out is the most stupidest thing in the world, right? Trying to drill it out where you're drilling into a bolt, right? So it's almost impossible to begin with to get it 100% straight in there. But let's just say you're good at it. You start with the super small size, right? You get the nice pilot hole, and then you jump to a next size, then you jump to the next size. And then you finally get the size that it's requiring, it's the size it's asking, and you get it in there. I'd say I did a pretty good job of getting that thing in there straight. As good as I could, right? Then, okay, this is where I have a problem with these tools. What the flip? Like, who makes a tool that has an end like that? None of these sockets will fit on there. None of the sockets. Right? Not metric, not, you know, 10's too small. 9's too big. You try an 8 on there, and it won't go on, right? Same with standard. 3/8, too big. Then you go to 5/16, too small. I mean, how useless of a tool is this? Like, so I'm over here trying to use a crescent wrench on this, right? Look what it did to the crescent wrench. Do you see that? Like, I got this thing as tight as I could, and all it's doing is stripping my crescent wrench. Look at those. It looks like bite marks on there. Right? So, number one, whoever's making these screw extractors, you guys, this is what we're trying to do this with. I mean, how stupid is that? You got to make it so a socket will fit over it, right? That's the way you want to be able to do it. Okay? And then, you know, so I'm just, these extractors are worthless to me, basically. I mean, I can't get it with this. If I try vice grips, I don't have the leverage that I have with, you know, a crescent wrench. This is ridiculous. Right? So now what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get that bolt out of there? Whatever you guys do, do not buy these things. They're worthless. 90% of the time, if you break a bolt in it, you're effed. Because if you try to use one of these, you're not going to be able to drill a perfect hole, first of all. That's the main issue I have with these, is trying to get a hole in to the bolt is a pain in the butt. Right? Then when you get the hole in the bolt, then you get this in there, and then you can't even turn it because it doesn't. And they're all square at the bottom. Like, what the flip? Who designed this tool? And they're all different size squares. And none of them, not one of them will a socket fit on. So I'm over here trying to use a crescent wrench on this, and my crescent wrench is just keeps stripping it. Chewing up my crescent wrench. Obviously, I have a cheap crescent wrench. But still, it's really trying my nerves on this. Anyways, guys, wanted to do that quick little rant video and let you guys know, don't buy those stupid screw extractors. 95% of the time they don't work worth beans. And the 5% that you do, I mean, you could have just done something else to get it out. You could have just drilled it all the way out. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing on this, is drilling it all the way out. Just getting a bigger size drill bit and then drilling the whole thing out. I mean, it's just ridiculous. That's very frustrating. Especially when you spend money on a tool, you know, and then you don't get to use it because it doesn't work. I'm going to try vice grips, but I'm like, I already know they're not going to work. I just have a feeling it's not going to work. Anyways, what do you guys think of these new shirts? They're reflective. It's kind of hard to tell. You can kind of see how it's shiny. What do you guys think of those? I don't know why it does that. It doesn't give me the option to use the mirror. Anyways. Dude, I hate these things. They're worthless, man. They are worthless. For, like, big stuff. Maybe some orange ones. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I was thinking about doing some orange shirts with blue, or blue with orange lettering. That'd be pretty cool. But like, for like, they just look so clean. I mean, you can't argue with that. It looks so nice. So yeah, I'm kind of frustrated. And the reason I'm the most frustrated right now, I'll tell you why I'm the most frustrated right now. Because this lawnmower, if you can't tell, those tires are brand spanking new. I just spent $200 on lawnmower tires, and then to have the blade fall off, and now I only have one blade. That's why I'm really upset. Craftsman, you have really done me on this one. I just spent $200 on tires. My blade falls off. I mean, what the heck? I mean, if worst comes to worst, I'll just weld the blade on there, and, you know, I won't have to worry about it, but I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I want it done in the right way, which doesn't look like it's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see, you know, but just if you guys want to buy a shirt or shirts, multiple shirts, just send me an email. I do sell the shirts. Can't really give you a discount on them because I don't really get a discount for them, unfortunately. I wish I did. See, and the problem is if I go to use my biggest vice grip, the longest one, like, you see that? I don't even know if it's going to be able to tighten around it. Yeah, it tightens, but not enough. So this one is angled, right? So down here it's too wide. So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. These are my next biggest vice grips. Let's see what they look like when they're all the way tightened down. What are you guys up to? Luckily, these ones close a little bit more. These ones will work, hopefully. Let's see. What are you guys up to? I haven't done a video yet showing you guys the seat installed in the dump truck yet, have I? Maybe I'll show you that. My hands are kind of dirty though. I don't really want to do a video of the seat with dirty hands. Paving at Boeing. What? Paving at Boeing? Oh, over there in Canyon? Oh. Okay. The vice grip is on. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it just strips. Oh, dang it. This is ridiculous. Yeah, just, I don't know if you guys can see that. Just ruined the threads on, ruined the teeth on this. So, you know I had it tight. So, these tools are worthless, guys. Don't waste your money on them. They're only like 20 bucks or something like that, but they're still worthless. Yeah, worthless. Ow. The reason I hate these vice grips too is they don't have a release. So when you release it, it really snaps up. See how this one has a release? Anyways, I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do is weld a nut onto it. Oh, this is just so stupid. Just for a lawnmower. I got this lawnmower for free though, so I mean I can't complain too much. But I can complain, you know what I mean? I'm just upset because basically what I'm gonna have to do. I have one other tool that possibly might work, but I don't think it's gonna work because I don't have enough leverage to turn the thing. So the other tool I got that I could possibly use thanks for watching, man. Thanks for watching all the videos. Okay. So I could possibly use this, right? This is for a tap and die, but I don't have the leverage to twist something like that. You kidding me? There's just no way. This is like the only other, and this one possibly give me a little bit more leverage. I guess I could try this one. This is designed for a tap, which kind of in a way this is a tap, but problem is I don't think it's gonna work. truth about these things is they're worthless. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. Countryside property maintenance. What do you like about the videos that made you want to watch them? Oh, this one may work. This tool right here. If you don't have this tool, you're kind of screwed, but this one may work for me. But the problem is doing a video and trying to use this on there is 95% sure I'm gonna knock you guys off of this. Okay. The other tricky part is with this particular setup, see, I have to have a wrench on the top to keep it from turning. Right? So this is how I'm gonna, hopefully that tool right there will do it for me. Okay, time for me to scoot in here. You guys are gonna see my chest for a second, or my shoulder. Let's see if I can. I can't even turn it. That's the downside to this one. Like, I can't even turn it. You're thinking about buying a truck? Well, you might want to wait till summertime. That'd be my advice right now. Wow. That thing kind of cut some grooves into this tool. But it didn't... See, this is why these things are useless. It didn't take... Okay, I'm gonna take it out and show you guys. Okay. So, there we go. So that tool right there, this one right here, is the one I've had the most success with this little thing. I don't know if you can see. It kind of cut into the tool. Here, let me flip around. There, you can kind of see the groove it kind of cut into it. So, yeah, the dirty truth about these things is they're worthless. Can't get it out. Won't go out. I can try use a smaller one maybe. See if the smaller one will go in further. Yeah, no. I've already drilled the hole out too big. So now I'm pretty much forced to use the bigger one. Well, what I'm working on right now is I have this lawnmower. And I just bought brand new tires for it, right? I spent $200 on tires for this. And then, next thing I know, the blade falls off of it. Right? So now I only got one blade. So I go to put this second blade back on, right? And I was using my impact gun because it didn't want to go, the bolt I had didn't want to really thread up there very good. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Right? I threaded the bolt up there and I was tightening it down and it broke. Right? Grade 8 bolt broke. It was too long. It was too long, and so it went up there and it wasn't tightening all the way down. and then I was trying to tighten it more and it snapped the bolt. So I thought I would use one of those thread tapper things and, you know, try and get it out. It looks like it started to come out a little bit. You can see it. There's a little lip hanging down. So it did start to extract it. It's not extracting it though. So I guess the best thing I have to do is just to keep trying. Maybe spray some lubricant on there or something. Anyways, that's very disappointing. These things, they don't work like you see them on TV, you know. Like, they work fine if you're like on a bench or something. But when you break a bolt, like, it's always the most inconvenient bolt, right? So guaranteed, when you break a bolt and you need that thing, you're not going to be able to really use it because it's going to be in a very inconvenient location, right? Yeah, that whole... You're probably right. It'd probably be cheaper for me to buy a new one of those shafts. But the other problem is getting those bolts off. You know, there's 3 of them on there. Getting those off is going to be just as fun as getting that out. So, that's where I'm at right now. I thought about that, just welding this blade on there. I mean, that would be the fastest and most efficient way. But then I wouldn't be able to take it off and sharpen it. Not that I sharpen my lawnmower blades anyways, because I don't. Look at that. Thing is pretty beat up. So what happens when you run over rocks and berry vines and stuff. I've been known to chop berry vines down with my lawnmower. Works pretty good too. Yeah, part of the other problem with this lawnmower is, I don't know if you noticed when I was showing you, the gear that goes onto that is pretty much stripped off. Like, I mean, it's very, like, it's barely there. Oh, yeah. I mean, I could try that, but now that there's a big hole in it, it's going to be kind of hard to weld to it. I mean, it'd be really hard to weld to it now that there's a hole in it. I'm going to take a break from this thing because it's starting to piss me off. I'm going to show you guys the seat. You guys probably want to see the seat anyways in the dump truck. Fill it with weld. Yeah. With my luck, the bolt would get so hot it would weld to the inside. Right? And then the bolt would be welded to the inside where the threads are because it's so thin. That's the only problem with that. Anyways, look, there's the seat all installed and everything. So basically the seat has up and down. It has a mid lumbar and an upper lumbar, right? And then this seat, I don't know if you notice, it's kind of pulled out. You can push it in. This is hard to do one-handed. I'm gonna set you guys down for a second. How does this thing work? There we go. there is a knob right there. There it is. Anyways, what that does is that pushes the seat in or out. I like it out further because it's up closer to my knees. But very comfortable seat. I mean, very, like, lots of cushion on the seat. Lots of cushion. I kind of rearranged my truck too. I'll show you guys that. There's a crate over there with all most of my junk in it. So I got the seat from Fleet Pride. It was kind of an instinct buy type of deal because I was just there to buy battery lugs for cables, and then I ended up buying the seat because, you know, I needed a seat anyways. So in this crate, actually, I'm gonna do another video and tell you what all I got in my truck as an owner-operator. That'd be a good video, don't you guys think? This is kind of just a tease. Just showing you a little bit. There's my cliffhanger for the next video I'm gonna do. You guys will get to see what I carry in my truck as an owner-operator. Alright guys, I'm gonna catch you later. I'm gonna go get back to that stupid lawnmower, see if I can't finish it. See you later.